Dear Mr. Alan Murray, dear Mr. Clifton Leaf, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, friends, good afternoon. Today, it's a great pleasure to gather with friends from all over the world at the beautiful Fujian Lake to attend the Fortune Global Sustainability Forum 2019. On behalf of the entrusted by His Excellency Mr. Chengfa, on behalf of CPC Yunnan Provincial Committee and People's Government of Yunnan Province, I'd like to extend sincere greetings to all the guests and warm congratulations on the convening of the forum. The theme of the forum is Green Grows Up, Forging a New Environmental Consensus, which is very meaningful. 20 years ago, in 1999, Yunnan successfully held the Kunming World Horticultural Exposition, which opened a wonderful meeting between man and nature in China and facilitated the in-depth dialogue between China and the world in the field of green development. 20 years later, in 2019, the Beijing International Horticulture Exhibition presented the achievements of China's ecological conservation to the world. President Xi Jinping's important speech at the opening ceremony also provided Chinese solution to the world's green development. 20 years is just a short moment in the long history of human development. But when the host of the World Horticultural Expo returned to China again, the concept of clear water and green mountains as good as mountains of gold and silver has been deeply rooted in the hearts of the people. In particular, since 2013, under the guidance of Xi Jinping's thought on ecological conservation, China has carried out a series of fundamental, pioneering, and forward-looking work, and made historic, revolutionary, and overall changes in ecological and environmental protection. In 2019, compared with 2001, China's total investment in the treatment of environmental pollution increased by 7.2 times. The area of nature reserves increased by nearly 50%, and contributed more than 25% to the increase in global green leaf area. The energy intensity has also decreased. At the same time, China has made remarkable achievements in its economic development. It has become the second largest economy and a source of growth for global economy. It has achieved win-win results in environmental protection and economic growth. And we are moving towards our goal of building a beautiful China. At the end of 2020, the COP15 of the UN Convention on Biological Diversity will be held in Kunming, which shows the full recognition by the international community of China's great achievements in biodiversity and ecological conservation. Yunnan is one of the pioneers that explore the ecological conservation and green development. It's also an epitome of the great achievements China has made in environmental protection. The Fujian Lake outside the room is China's largest deep freshwater lake. The water is as clear as crystal, and the water quality has been maintained at Class 1, which mirrors the results of our ecological conservation. Over the years, we have pursued development through protection and development. We have made concerted efforts to conserve ecology while advancing the economic and social development, to safeguard the clear water, green mountains, blue sky, and fertile lands. Writing the new chapter of green development. In the past 5 years, with an average annual GDP growth rate of 8.9%, the economic aggregate has risen from 24th to 20th across China, while the energy intensity has decreased by 23%, making strides on the path to green development. Now I'd like to introduce Yunnan's green development from 3 aspects. First, green development. Yunnan is endowed with unique resources and has sound infrastructure. Yunnan has a sound ecological environment, rich natural resources, and unique geographical advantages. Here, the plateau and lakes are scattered all over the place. The running rivers and streams are clear. The blue sky and white clouds make people relaxed and happy. Lakes and mountains make people linger on, and words cannot describe her beauty. It is known as a land of poetry and dream. It is rich in resources and biodiversity. With high mountains and steep valleys, the climate of Yunnan varies from tropical to frigid types. Endowed with abundant resources, it is known as the Kingdom of Non-Ferrous Metals, Kingdom Flora and Fauna, and Hometown to Flowers, and the world gene pool, where it has the most diversified species in the Northern Hemisphere. It's a place where you will bump into the nature elves when you turn your back. It boasts of splendid landscapes and sound environments. In its colorful paradise, there are snow mountains, glaciers, peaks, valleys, rivers, alpine lakes, karst landforms, volcanoes, geothermal, marshy grasslands, and rainforests. The forest coverage reaches 60%, and the ratio of days with good air quality in municipal level cities is 98%. With the number of ecological indicators ranking among the top nationwide, it's an ideal place for living, working, and traveling. It's a sacred Shangri-La people longing for. It has diversified ethnic groups and profound cultures. The 25 ethnic minority groups in Yunnan have unique and magical ethnic culture ecology, splendid ethnic literature and arts, and colorful folk customs. Yunnan is known as the living fossil of ethnic culture and the gene pool of ethnic culture in the world. For a long time, all ethnic groups believe that man and nature live together and share the same ancestor. This simple value is still shining with the wisdom of green and environmental protection. With a unique location, it is open and inclusive. Yunnan lies at the junction where China meets South and Southeast Asia. It's linked to the Silk Road economic belt to the north, to the 21st century maritime Silk Road to the south, to the Yangtze River Delta to the east, and to the countries around the Indian Ocean via the BCIM economic corridor to the west. It has comprehensive international transport system, including interconnected high-speed rail and expressway, and 15 civil airports in operation. With the global circle of friends, it is open, inclusive, and dynamic. Second, green development. Yunnan is greening the high-quality leapfrog developments. Sound ecological environment is the treasure of Yunnan. How to balance between development and conservation is a major task we are facing. In recent years, we have pursued the path of green development with ecology first. We have resolutely abandoned the growth model that undermines the ecological environment and have actively explored the path of green development. First, we're committed to green and high-quality development. We will foster new drivers of green development and build a green modern economy by deepening supply-side structural reform and building 3 cards of green energy, green food, and healthy lifestyle destinations. Yunnan has reached in terms of the green energy, we have reached green energy, including 97.95 million kilowatts of exploitable hydropower, 123 million kilowatts of wind energy, and the solar energy received equals to the energy generated by 73.1 billion tons of standard coal every year. There's great potential to explore a natural gas and shale gas. An installed capacity of hydropower stations in Yunnan amounted to 66.6 million kilowatts. In recent years, we have started addressing the problem of wasted water by introducing a number of clean energy projects, which accelerated the building of a new type of industrialization in Yunnan. The added value of hydropower-based energy industry has exceeded 100 billion yuan and expected to become the largest pillar industry. In terms of green foods, Yunnan is located in a low latitude and high altitude, where it has abundant sunlight, fresh air, fertile soil, and clear water, forming natural advantages for developing highland-featured agriculture. We have adopted the approach of big industry plus new entity plus new platform to make breakthroughs in the processing of agri-products. We are promoting revolutionary changes to the agriculture development by forming a whole industry chain, ranging from seed livestock improvement to cultivation and deep processing. We have made progress in green and organic agriculture developments. We have certified 392 organic food enterprises, 1,358 organic brands, and 17,266 hectares of land. Green and organic has become a name card of Yunnan's agriculture. In another 3 years, the output value of each industry of tea, flowers, vegetables, fruits, traditional Chinese medicine, and beef cattle will reach 100 billion yuan, and that of nuts and coffee will reach 60 billion yuan. As for healthy lifestyle destination, Yunnan is a natural oxygen bar, an ideal place for health preservation and a paradise for travelers. To turn the resources into economic advantages, we have stepped up efforts to develop the general health industry, holistic tourism, and featured towns. A number of world-class featured towns have been established. We have made vigorous efforts to attract entrepreneurs and vacationers to Yunnan by building talent apartments and innovation parks in the most convenient and comfortable place. With the goal of building the entire province as one scenic spot, we have developed holistic tourism and smart tourism and accelerated the transformation and upgrading of the tourism industry. In the past 5 years, the domestic and international tourists visiting Yunnan has increased by an annual rate of 24.5%, and the revenue increased by 35.5%. Second, we continue to deepen green development and strive to be a vanguard of ecological conservation. We will protect the environment like we protect our eyes to keep the sky blue, water clear, and land pollution-free. A series of ecological protection and restoration programs have been implemented. On the one hand, we will resolutely fight against pollution. With a strong awareness of mountains, rivers, forests, fields, lakes, and grasses are one community of life, we have earnestly implemented 3 action plans for the prevention and control of water, air, and soil pollution with the highest standards, strictest system, the toughest law enforcement, the most concrete measures, and the best environment. We have adopted revolutionary measures to promote the treatment and protection of alpine lakes. We have 4 complete transformations, including transforming the mode of building houses around the lake, transforming the approach of only addressing the simple terms, transforming the style of treatment at emergency, and transforming the passive attitudes of treating for compensation. Thanks to these measures, the overall quality of the alpine lakes has been improved, shining like pearls embedded in the land of China. Unprecedented efforts have been made in fight against air pollution. We have carried out comprehensive treatment of air pollution in industry and factories and rolled out alternative mechanism of reducing coal consumption. Over 90% of electricity is generated by clean energy. Nearly 150,000 high-emission vehicles have been eliminated, and petrol sold across the province meets the National 6 standards. The blue sky and white cloud is becoming essentials and the norm of Yunnan. We have worked vigorously to prevent and treat soil pollution. We have designated 3.46 million hectares of functional zones for grain production and areas for important agro-products. We have initiated programs of protecting and restoring the 6 major river systems with emphasis on the Yangtze River and have implemented projects as natural forest protection and grain for green. We have established Southwest China Wildlife Germ Plants Bank and have effectively protected more than 90% of the typical ecosystem and 85% of the wildlife species. On the other hand, we are striving to build the most beautiful province in China. With the goal of building sound ecology, environment, city-rural areas, and beautiful landscapes, we explore to enrich the connotation of beauty, strengthen the weak parts, and promote the green idea. Through the projects of beautiful county, feature towns, beautiful villages, and beautiful roads, people will find views everywhere. In terms of beautiful counties, we will upgrade all the counties in the province and fully tap the rich historical and cultural resources to make life better in the city. Just to make polishing the city like a pearl. In terms of feature towns, we will create a new highland for industrial upgrading and a demonstration area for experiencing post-modern lifestyle, and cultivate about 20 world-class feature towns. For the beautiful villages, we will build a number of forest villages and create the most beautiful courtyards by unveiling the beautiful resources unknown to the outside world. People living here will have the companion of green mountains, clear water, and a sense of home. For the beautiful expressway, we will build beautiful highways where people can enjoy the views and feel relaxed on the way.
Third, we will seize the historic opportunity of a new round of scientific and technological revolution and industrial transformation to blaze a new trail of green development led by the digital economy. In recent years, digital technology featuring green, low carbon, and sharing has become a new trend leading green development. We made full use of the strong driving force of the digital economy to promote green production, consumption, and governance, and explored to build Digital Yunnan. The survey of relevant authorities indicated that The digital Yunnan indicators have increased by 75% on a year-on-year basis. We have launched the e-Yunnan mobile app series. The e-travel in Yunnan app has become the flagship product of smart tourism. The e-Yunnan governance app has streamlined the administration procedures and improved the efficiency of government services. The e-Yunnan Mall provides a platform for direct sales of green products from Yunnan. The e-Yunnan Credit, which is still under construction, will help the SMEs to have easy access to financing in green agriculture and other industries. We are vigorously advancing the 17 key tasks, including governance, cloud, digital agriculture, smart manufacturing, smart energy, digital environmental protection, and digital forestry. We are taking a new path of gaining industries with applied tests and markets. We have also held International Smart Tourism Summit, Digital Yunnan Blockchain International Forum, China-Thailand Digital Economy Cooperation Forum, etc. Yunnan has become a testing ground and a pool of digital economy and technology. Fourth, we have fully leveraged the geographical advantages to build a new green development platform for South and Southeast Asia. Yunnan has been at the forefront of China's opening up in Southwest China. We have earnestly implemented President Xi Jinping's instruction of building a green Silk Road and integrated the idea of green development into the 5 connectivities, namely policy, infrastructure, trade, finance, and people-to-people exchanges. We have gathered pace to build Yunnan as a powerhouse for China's opening up to South and Southeast Asia. The door of Yunnan will open wider, deeper, and faster, which is what I could assure you. We have also strengthened the policy collaboration in green development, the environmental cooperation and exchanges with neighboring countries including Cambodia, Laos, Myanmar, Thailand, and Vietnam have been deepened through a series of bilateral cooperation mechanisms. We have earnestly implemented the demonstration projects that fulfill the obligations of international environmental conventions and substantiated cooperation and exchanges with sister cities over environmental protection. When advancing the green infrastructure, we have prioritized the prevention and control of environmental risks and strengthened ecological protection services and support for the infrastructure projects that connect South and Southeast Asia. The standards of green and low-carbon construction and operation have also been improved. In terms of green trade, we have invested 1.57 million directly in clean energy development and sewage treatment, and 1 billion in planting and breeding in South and Southeast Asia. We have also built 11 110 kilowatt power transmission lines with neighboring countries and helped alleviate the problems such as inadequacy of power and clean drinking water, and develop green agriculture. We have strengthened environmental management of outbound investment, promoted the development of green industries, and the implementation of ecological and environmental protection cooperation projects, and boosted the green financial system. For the international cooperation in green development, we have deepened cooperation with Laos, Myanmar, Vietnam, and other countries on ecological and biodiversity conservation, and implemented a number of assistance projects boosting the green and sustainable development in neighboring countries. Third, green development embodies Yunnan's dream and future. Green represents hope. We will integrate the green idea into all aspects and the whole process of development, so that the breath of green will run through the blood of Yunnan's economic and social development, and make the quality development of Yunnan greener. We will vigorously develop green energy. We will work hard to implement the green energy strategy, promote in-depth integration of a digital, information-based, and intelligent construction with construction and cooperation with hydropower. We will promote the cleaner use of energy, actively build a clean, low-carbon, safe, and efficient energy system, deepen international power cooperation under the BRI framework, and make the green energy industry bigger and stronger. We will vigorously develop green food. Aiming at world-class brands, we will unswervingly promote the green and organic development of modern highland agriculture. An organic certification and credit system for the whole industry chain, from cultivation to consumption, will be established to make traceable agro products. The green value added of the products will be improved and the green food energy will be further enhanced. In addition, we will also strongly support green finance. We will actively carry out pilot reform and innovation of green finance, accelerate the establishment of green finance mechanism, explore a diversified system of green financial products and services, and channel the non-governmental funds into green financial market, invest in green projects, and participate in the development of green industries. We will promote green technology. We will increase our ability to provide scientific and technological support, promote the development of clean production and green industries, and accelerate the formation of an innovation system for green technologies that integrates research, development, application, and promotion, as well as industrial development. We will work hard to improve green investment. We will establish a green projects bank, integrate ecological and environmental factors into the planning and construction projects, strictly prohibit high carbon and polluting investment, channel funds to green industries, and provide more support for green enterprises in financing. We will also make a big push to build green homes. We will highlight the value of ecological products in clear water and green mountains, build a green, healthy, pleasant, and livable environment to attract people longing for nature and fitness to come to Yunnan so as to build the most beautiful province in China. We look forward to working together with all the parties concerned to achieve mutual beneficial and win-win cooperation, to follow a path of green development and create a more harmonious and beautiful future. Ladies and gentlemen, dear friends, at present, Yunnan is in the golden period of high-quality leapfrog development. The China-Yunnan Pilot Free Trade Zone has been officially approved, and Yunnan's development potential and prospects are more prominent. We sincerely encourage all of you to come to Yunnan for traveling, investment, and business, to share the charm of colorful Yunnan and its green beauty. We also hope that we can draw more attention and resources to Yunnan, play the symphony of green development, and joint depict the beautiful picture of green development. To conclude, I wish the forum a complete success. Wish you good health and a pleasant stay in Yunnan. Thank you.